Round 2, we've got just a great hand here. Very, very good hand. Bandar into Seed Sculptor and smash for 3 on turn 3. Or, yeah, probably something like that. So opponent's mulliganing. We're going to just be able to get this Rally or Bandar synergy going this game. I can feel it. Really been happy so far with Unbridled Growth. I could also do the Seed Sculptor into the Bandar, but I don't think it's necessary. Okay, Puzzle Knot. I'd rather do... There we go. There she is. So we can do Bandar now. And then next turn we can do Seed Sculptor Swing. Okay. No land? Oh, beautiful. So we'll play the Seed Sculptor. No, thank you. Another Rallier. God, that's so awesome. Yeah, so we'll play the Seed Sculptor to buff the Bandar. We push through the extra damage. I could also just play the Rallier here off the Unbridled Growth to get the extra card. Yeah, is that better? I don't think it is. Let's push damage through, especially since our opponent's missing a land drop. This is much better. So we'll buff our Bandar, because then next turn we can just move all the counters onto the Seed Sculptor, Renegade Rallier, get it right back, do it again. Just all sorts of buffiness coming in. Okay, so now they have the Death Touch, which makes it a little bit more difficult. But still definitely worth it. So we can actually just move one counter onto the Sculptor, swing with both of our guys, and then we'll get the Rallier effect anyway, which seems good. So let's draw. Let's smash here. So we'll trade, play our Rallier, get that Bandar right back. Druid of the Cowl, okay. You can only move it on one dude though, right? Onto another target creature. Okay, so we'll move it both on the Seed Sculptor here. Attack for 7. I assume they're going to double block the Rallier. We'll kill their Druid if they do, though. Yeah. So now they're going to be short mana again. We get in for 4 points of damage. We get to get our Bandar back again. Defiant Salvager. They could sack the Puzzle Knot to make it a 3/3. Still really isn't good enough. So I'll just move both my counters onto the Renegade, and opponent still does not have a good block. They can only sack at sorcery speed, right? Yeah. I think they're deciding whether they want to concede. Okay, they're making it a 4/4 instead. which I don't even think is better, right? Because now I can just move one counter onto the Rallier. So we'll smash with Sculptor and Renegade. I mean, I could just smash with the Bandar too. Get in for 8. That's probably fine. I don't care about the Bandar anymore. If I get in for 8 points of damage, yeah. If they don't even want to trade and go to 2, now we'll just play a Treasure Keeper and pass. So we have 3 lethal creatures. I think my opponent would have traded the Rallier for the Defiant Salvager if I didn't attack with the Bandar, so yeah. Turned out it didn't matter. So basically they would have taken 4 less damage, but I would have been left with the Bandar, so they would have been at 6 with no board, but I wouldn't have had the Rallier. I don't know. I guess that's debatable. So we're playing against Green Black. They just happen to get mana screwed, and we happen to have our bomb synergy. Bandar Rallier is just so good. So good. Okay, so they have a Metal Spinner's Puzzle, a Verdant Automaton. We've seen some artifacts, but not enough to justify Crackdown yet. But there's still very much easily a chance that that makes it in. I could see myself swapping. I feel like Garrison is the swap card in most matches, just because I could take it or leave it. It's a very good card, I think. Especially in a deck that has aerial modification, but I think Consulate Crackdown could be a legitimate switch for Garrison in this matchup. I just want some more information before I do that. So let's run it back. We're going to keep this. No white mana, but we're on the draw. We have a ramp card here, so we're going to play the Druid before the Bandar. See, this is where Unbridled Growth would be really nice. All right, Puzzle Knot, very good. Ooh, that card's really strong. All right, well, I might have seen the justification for the Consulate Crackdown now. So I guess I can play Bandar plus Conviction. It's not really a good reason to do that, though, because it makes it so I can't attack. It makes use of mana, but it also doesn't protect my... Like, I can't bounce Conviction. Let's just Appetite this Bestiary now. Why am I even letting them scry and potentially get value? Let's just get rid of it. I don't want to let them scry. I don't want to let them draw. So I'm not going to. Untethered Express. All right. Constant Crackdown has never looked better. Unfortunately, Deadeye Harpooner can't... yeah. That's too bad. Well, it's not a huge deal, I guess. So let's play the Bandar. If I play the Conviction, can block the Express once. But that's actually okay. I think what we're going to do is buff this up, get in for 2, and on my turn, I assume they're going to crew so they can attack with the Express, so we're going to be able to get Harpooner value. Okay. So they're going to crew. We're going to get to Harpooner. I think this is probably an aspect of Harpooner that I overlooked. So yes, I could have prevented the damage, but They only have one card left in hand, which is fine. So, and we're smashing back for a reasonable amount of damage. Yep, your guy gets buffed. We untap. We're not going to buff our druid here. Let's see. Do I have enough mana to bounce Conviction, play Harpooner, and replay Conviction? I do, but I would have to tap my druid. I'm trying to think if there's a reason I need multiple bodies. I can't really think of one. I'm going to be dealing the same amount of damage. I can leave the Conviction. I can just get rid of the Bandar. I'm going to do that, actually. We're not... I don't want to mess with Conviction replaying it. So I'd rather buff our Druid, get our Revolt trigger, draw Unbridled Growth too. Nice. Okay, so now we'll play the Harpooner. Get that Trumpeter out of here. Smash for 4. Play Unbridled Growth. And then pass. Okay. Digging for a creature, I'm assuming. Ah, that's a good one, unfortunately. But they're still going for the race, so I guess this is okay, actually. So we can sack the growth. We're going to wait for our turn to do that, just in case we rip like a Rallier or something. Animation module is good too. So let's sack the growth. I want to see what we draw. There we go. We got the Rallier, which is just perfect. This is just perfect. So let's play our land. We play our Rallier. We get back Bandar. I guess we can do that at the end of the turn. No, but... No, I guess it's... I'm trying to think, because I'm getting back Scrounging Bandar, right? And it's going to have counters on it, so I want the module out. So let's play the module. And let's see, I play the Rallier, I get back the Bandar. I pay 1 because it's going to have a counter on it. I get a Servo. Let's smash for 6 here. Pay R1, leave up Conviction, and pass. All right. So now we're looking pretty good. Our opponent can smash for 7, but we've got a lot of damage coming through here. Okay, the Leopard. But I'm not entirely convinced the opponent can attack just yet. Still crewing and attacking, which is bold. So they have Essence Extraction. They could take themselves to 8. All right. I'm going to take 7 here. So I can move a counter off of Bandar and get another servo. We're at 4 though. That attack doesn't make a ton of sense unless... I feel like they have to have something. I mean, they don't have to, but that attack doesn't make a bunch of sense. So they likely have, like, what? They have Essence Extraction, so they go to 8. They block my biggest guy. They still take 3, 6, 7, 8. They still take 8. No, that's not right, because they kill this, they block this, and then they kill me on backswing. So I do die to Essence Extraction, but that's not even right, because I can buff this with the animation module. I think we got a swing here. I mean, that Untethered Express has just gotten out of control. And I need to threaten lethal, and I think the only way to threaten lethal is to swing with everything. All right, cool. Got round 2. Very nice. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you in round 3.